you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here's Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round one. So fast, so quick, so good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to simulate Bruce Lee. Easier said than done. Bruce Lee trying to get off to a good start tonight. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, another massive kick.
Fight behind a nice jab.
Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge in reach. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, do you believe it? Another head kick lands. Got to start raising that guard or this is going to be the end of the fight.
You got to start raising the guard and guiding that head kick down back towards your feet. You cannot take them clean and you cannot take them on one arm.
Single collar tie now.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Well, he's got a pretty good sidekick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's coming. Leg kick lands.
Oh, big left hand there.
Nice head kick there.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible. You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Effective with the jab. Under 2 minutes in round one. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC. Nice leg kick.
Another nice leg kick. Well, plenty of time here to go in round one. He has really gotten off to a good start tonight. He and his corner prioritized an aggressive, all-offense start to this one, and that is exactly the way it's played out. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, big elbow. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Both fighters throwing heat now. So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Fighter connects there.
Oh, man, you can hear it. Bone on bone. Nice elbow lands.
High kick landed for him there. Just misses with a left hook there. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Man, his side kick is just killer. You saw it right there.
He has a really good side kick. He's so fast at doing that technique, and there is no tell when he attempts that surface strike. Huge knee lands to the clinch.
Final seconds of the round. Oh, crippling knee to the body. What an end to round one.
Woo, nice work. Your cardio is sick. I want you to get back out there and push even harder. You can do this.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Oh, here's the head kick, it's blocked. Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Oh, that looks like some head trauma. Beautiful combination. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there.
Oh, nice. I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Now some separation.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Well, let's take a look at the numbers. He is landing at a very high percentage here tonight. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hand. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action. And he was the one causing all the action.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Just misses with the left hook. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
The overhand left is true. Lee gets hit by that leg kick.
Relax, relax. Keep your
Now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Oh, looked like he was trying to set up the head kick, but he misses on that attempt. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
1 minute to go in the round. Oh, switch kick. How good was that?
He switches the hip really fast and gets that leg up real quick to the target.
Oh, straight punch. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we are starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reactions of the opponent.
Hands high, hands high.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Holy smokes!
All right, sit down, bud. Take a couple of deep breaths. Relax. Focus here, okay? You're throwing a lot of strikes out there, but I need you to be more accurate. You missed a lot of those.
All right, let's get you some of the action from that previous round, DC. And those are some serious leg kicks, man.
He gets the leg to the target so quickly. He gets his foot off the ground so quickly that you don't even recognize that it's coming. And that's really confusing his opponent.
You ready? You ready? Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10+ minutes of fighting. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Back and forth we go. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now it's starting to show.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been. Big shot to the head.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and about the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Some real power shots here. Well, that's one way to take advantage of an edge and reach. Beautiful connection with that punch.
Good kick.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here.
He's got the single collar tie.
Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Huge kick lands again. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Oh, continues to attack the head with those elbows in the clinch.
Nice kick, yep. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's gonna hurt this opponent. Nice straight right lands. Lee's got a nasty bruise, Daniel. You see it appearing there on the left side. You gotta think all of that body investment by his opponent is gonna pay large dividends as this fight continues. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Nicely done to the body. Eats a jab there. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, you land, I land, is that what we're doing here? Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You gotta address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not gonna let you off the hook. You've gotta move, you gotta change something to try to deter him from going to that spot. Nice kick, these guys are going at it.
Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Lee gets tattooed by that straight punch. Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose.
And that was a solid kick.
Final 30 seconds of this third round.
30 seconds left. Let's go. Let's fight hard.
Well, he's the taller fighter and able to land a knee to the body with relative ease there.
He did a great job setting up that high kick.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5, and this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching forward, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Try to establish that jab.
Nice combination by the champ.
Oh, beautiful technique to land the overhand.
Big shot lands for both guys. Another good stick to the head.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Oh, nice jab by Lee.
He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictating the pace of his opponent.
Right hand lands.
Nice body shot.
He blocks the shot.
Hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay focused.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
Circle your left and keep that right hand up.
Just missed with the leg kick. Lands a good series of kicks here. Well, you didn't see a lot of the... Oh, thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent, limped it a little bit, tried to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Lí. Oh, you can start to see him limping a little bit after one of those leg kicks, so better make some adjustments or this fight could be over.
You don't want to show it. That's why you see fighters, when they get hurt, they smile. To be limping out there tells you how damaged this guy is.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Lands a nice straight. Tries to mix in a takedown here.
Good jab there by the champion.
Back and forth we go. So I'm gonna hit you and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's gonna continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now.
That left hook was crazy. Clinch position. Beautiful elbow over the top.
Under a minute to go.
Oh, nice kick. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Man, that cut is so bad, you wonder if at some point that is going to start to affect his breathing. Final seconds of round 4.
Time.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. All right, next round. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, well, that cut is only getting worse, champ. I'm not sure if it's time to call in the ringside physician, but we got a bloody mess on our hands now.
Yeah, bloody mess. This guy's almost unrecognizable. You look at this guy, and you look at his toughness. And his toughness may be a problem right now because his opponent will not let up on him. He's going to continue to beat him up.
Lí gets caught by the straight punch.
Lands another punch to the head.
Side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage space.
All right, so the bruising on that thigh continues to worsen as this fight extends. He's hurt now.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Another straight left.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Well, oftentimes when you see damage like this, things are critical. We don't always see a referee calling a doctor for body strikes, but maybe this would be a case to call him.
This is one of those situations where something abnormal is going to feel pretty good. We don't see it very often, but this is one of those times where the doctor needs to come in and check this guy out.
Leg kicks can one man take.
I mean, I think this is it. If he takes many more of these kicks, his night is going to be over.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 5.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Clean with the right hook. Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. Oh man, that cut looks terrible. He's bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped the fight with that cut at some point. Keeping him honest with the jab.
That right hand landed.
Straight punch. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Lí. 90 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, nice strike landed there by Lí. Now he touches him with the left.
He lands a big knee to the body.
And now some separation. Oh, beautiful jab by him there. I guess it pays DC to be the longer fighter. Final round, final minute. What a fight it has been, and hard for the referee to get involved when damage is being doled out on both sides.
I mean, it's so evenly matched. These guys have done such a great job of staying in the fight. There have been many moments in this fight where you thought one of them just did not have enough. Look at all the blood. Look at all the bruising on these two fighters. These guys have done a tremendous job. This is a fight of the night candidate.
Well, that calf is a new shade of purple right now. I'm not sure he's going to be able to stand up much longer.
I mean, it's swollen, it's bruised, it's all beat up. He takes one or two more, this fight's going to be stopped.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Lí.
Nice head kick.
15 seconds to go. Push kick there to the body.
Great setup. He lands another kick to the body.
All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lí.
Well, what else can you say about Bruce Lee after a performance like this one? Seemingly everyone on the roster wants